Welcome to the Free Super Tips Premier League Tipping Challenge. We've got another Christmas special. And old favourites back. Alan.
Hello.
Alan Brazil. How
Merry
you doing?
Christmas, everyone.
Yeah, great.
No, great. I'm great. I've had a real quiet Christmas, but looking forward to this as normal.
Quiet Christmas, you. I don't believe it.
It was fairly quiet.
Yeah.
Local, just went local. I didn't know what to do with myself because I'm not used to that.
Well, we've got some football coming up that we're going to discuss
Absolutely.
now. So, same as before, we'll do the big 5 matches.
Yep.
And we'll get started with some Tottenham v Wolves. Saturday, 3 o'clock, we've got one of your old teams, Tottenham versus Wolves. Now, Tottenham, absolutely on fire. 11 goals in 2 matches, would you believe? I was looking at the league table on the way in. Huddersfield have scored 12 all season. They've got 11 in 2. I mean, it just blows your mind when you think of that. They've only lost 3 games at home in all competitions, and that was against Liverpool, Man City and Barcelona. So tough to beat at home. Wolves, they've already played what we call the big 6 teams, and they scored against 5 of those. So we think they can get on the score sheet. The reverse fixture was 3-2. So our main selection, we're going to go for Spurs to win, but over 2.5 goals in the match. And for a correct score, we're going to go 4-1.
I'd go with that. Spurs, I was only talking today about it, and fair enough, talking to Harry Redknapp as well. And do Tottenham really want to move from Wembley now? Do you know what I mean? It's amazing because we're getting closer and closer to the big move, but the way they're playing, sparkling, goals galore.
Yeah.
I agree. It's got to be a home win. I think Wolves might nick one,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go 3-1, not 4-1.
Right.
But I think Tottenham for sure. By the way, it's a 3-horse race now,
Yeah.
not 2. It's a 3-horse race. And the way Spurs are playing, I've always said, as long as they keep their 11, 12 best players, fine. It's when they lose Harry, they lose Eriksen,
Yeah.
someone like that, then we'll see how good Spurs are.
Yeah.
But no, back to the game, 3-1 Tottenham.
Saturday, 5:30, probably the match of the weekend, Liverpool versus Arsenal. Now, suddenly from nowhere, Liverpool, opened up a 6-point gap. I don't know where that came from. Home form, played 9, won 8, drew 1, scored 22 and only conceded 2. That's a remarkable home record. Virgil van Dijk, for me, if he carries on as he is, should be player of the year. Because the way I look at it, if you put him in the City team, I think they'd win the league. And if he's in the Liverpool team, they'll probably win the league. He's immense. This game, Arsenal, they've already conceded 16 in 9 away matches. Going forward, there's probably not a lot in the 2 sides, but Liverpool are going to be able to defend a lot better than Arsenal will against Liverpool. So for those reasons, we're going to go Liverpool -1 in the handicap. And for a correct score, we're going to go 3-1 Liverpool.
Hard to disagree with that. Again, there was a great quote, wasn't it, from Troy Deeney when he played against Van Dijk, and I agree. I watched him at Celtic. I went, who's this guy after 20 minutes? He's too good. Who is he? Right? And he went to Southampton first, don't forget. Troy Deeney says he's quicker than me, he's stronger than me, and he smells better than me. So I don't know what sort of cologne he had on. Yeah. But listen, great game. Arsenal, hit or miss Arsenal. Up front, goals in them, of course. But Liverpool, Robertson as well, the fullback, special, isn't he? Van Dijk, Rolls Royce, absolutely. Midfield and goals up front, brilliant. It's got to be Arsenal. It's a bit of a happy hunting ground for me when I think back to Ray Parlour and the boys up at Anfield, but not this time for me. I'm going to go. I think it'll be tough. I think this will be tough. I'm going to go 2-1 Liverpool.
Sunday, 12 o'clock, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. So we've got a bit of a local derby here. Crystal Palace doing well now. They've won 2 and drawn 1 of their last 3 fixtures. Fantastic win against Manchester City. Cardiff obviously dug deep to nick a draw there on Boxing Day. Chelsea, they've conceded in their last 4 away league matches, so they're still a bit vulnerable at the back. You can get at them. And the last 4 matches between these two, both teams have scored. Now that's where we're going with our bet. Both teams to score as our main selection. And for a correct score, we think Chelsea might just nick it 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard again to disagree with that. Palace, God, if only the centre forward who could put the ball in the back of the net. But it's a London derby, and Chelsea could say the same about Chelsea if only they had a centre forward to put the ball in the net. But Hazard again in sparkling form, and it's Zaha versus Hazard for me. It's a London derby, great atmosphere. Can I go something different to what you've just said? I think there's definitely goals. There has to be goals in this. I'll go. I tell you what, I'm going to go Palace 2, Chelsea 3. I think there's going to be lots of goals in this.
Sunday 2:15, we've got Southampton versus Manchester City. Now, Southampton, they've obviously turned the corner since the arrival of their new coach. I'm going to try and pronounce the name, Ralph Hasenhüttl. How do you think I did?
Hasenhüttl, yeah, not bad.
It's not bad, is it?
No, not bad.
Yeah, they're doing well since he's arrived. Tough fixture now, this, for City.
Of course
If they'd have played Southampton a month ago, it'd probably been a bit of a cakewalk, but there's a completely different complex on the game now. City lost 3 of their last 4. I don't know what's happened to them, to be honest. And they've conceded in their last 6 matches as well. The defence looks shaky. They're not the same without Fernandinho when he's missing. We're going to go for a surprise scoreline here of many. 2-2 we're going to go as a correct score. Yeah. For our main bet, we're just going to go both teams to score and over 2.5 goals.
Well, City have lost their confidence.
Yeah.
And they've lost that fear factor. Teams playing against them. They can't afford to slip up anymore. I know we've already spoke about Liverpool, Arsenal, and it could be a tough one for Liverpool. But Saints cannot, because Tottenham, we think will win. They can't. Man City cannot slip up to Southampton. I'm going to go Southampton 1, City 3. Pep saying he looks a bit bemused. He doesn't understand what's happening here. They've just switched off. But they must get back. Ings and Austin, you know, they're threats. There's definitely a threat with a new coach. But City have to power back. And I think they've had a rollicking off Pep. I really do. And I think they'll win this. I think it'll be 1-3 to City.
Sunday 4:30, Manchester United versus Bournemouth. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's turned them round already. OK, we've got to admit they played Cardiff and Huddersfield, so let's not get carried away. But it's the way, the manner the team are playing. Pogba straight back in the team, big smile on his face, 2 cracking goals against Huddersfield. Old Trafford just feels like a different place already. Bournemouth roll into town. Eddie Howe's done a great job. He won't sit back, I don't think, with his side. I think he'll say to them, go out and have some fun. So it should be a cracker. And I think we'll see some goals. Our main selections for Man United to win and over 2.5 goals in the match. And for a correct score, we're going to go 3-1.
Interesting. This still doesn't sit nicely with my old club, Man United. How they can suddenly just turn the tap on again after Mourinho's gone. I think that's cheating. And I think they've cheated the fans. I really do.
What, the players? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now it's all rosy. I'm delighted for Solskjaer. He's coming at a perfect time. Let's not forget, United are still Champions League as well. He's come in at a perfect time. Whereas Bournemouth, I don't think Bournemouth can play a defensive. I think they've got to have a go. So I totally agree. There's going to be goals in this. I think the bandwagon, the Solskjaer bandwagon, will continue to roll. I'm going to go 4-1. I think Bournemouth might nick one, but I think United will be too strong, and they're going to attack, fullbacks bombing on, you know, and they've got the ability, there's no doubt about it, and I think Rashford will be in the goals. So I go Manchester United 4, Bournemouth 1.
So, massive thank you to Alan Brazil for showing up and having some fun with us there.
Enjoy this, but I honestly believe we're in for goals galore this weekend.
Yeah, over the Christmas period. Seems to happen, doesn't it? You get goals in these games, 4-3s
big crowds as
and
well.
6-2s.
You know? Look at Sunderland the other day, the crowd there.
46,000 for a League One match.
Bigger than Spurs, I think, so fabulous. Bring it on.
Yep. All that's left for us to say is have a fantastic 2019 and obviously enjoy your Premier League weekend.